Hello and welcome to another Nikomedia tutorial. This is tutorial number 111, so 111, and I promised the follower to say cheers, post, and to him with the number 111. I wanted to make a short video, but unfortunately my camera in my webcam is broken, but I will make, as soon as I have a new camera, I will make a short video. And I think about to make a live stream too, but we will see. And yeah, but for the moment, I just give you this. And so, cheers! Thanks to all my followers, and thanks for your loyalty and everything. I'm really happy that I have you. And so, uh, this is so far so good. And yeah, I promised to say post cheers with Uso, and here it is. And yeah, so what will we do today? Today we make, well, let's make this a little smaller now. Oops, this is the wrong one. I need this smaller. So, okay. And what will we make today? Today we try to make this one here. I was asked if I can show how to make this, and yeah, of course we will do this. And yeah, we see here just whatever. It's from Mona's Hieroglyphia, and yes, a nice one. Here's some nice things, so please visit his channel here on Behance. It's really nice. And yeah, this one we will make. And yeah, let's start to make something like this. Of course, we don't make the same, I think, or yeah, why not? Almost the same. It's I don't make this. I don't know. Maybe I make the spikes here too. But it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so let's try it. I start here with a platonic object. Okay, I'm in a platonic object, and what do I need here? A dodeca. Yep, this is a. It's normally it's called a pentagon dodecaeder, so it's 12 faces with a pentagon. A pentagon is 5, a penta is 5, and dodeca is 12 in Greece. Okay, so, and this I just make editable, so see on your keyboard. And we don't need these edges here, we just want the pentagons. Okay, and here one, and this, oh, here one. Okay, and we dissolve this. Dissolve, you can right click and dissolve somewhere, or you use MN for the shortcut. The shortcut is only in the R18, I think. In the earlier versions it wasn't here, but you can make your own shortcut, of course. Okay, now we have this here, and here I will use Mo Extrude. I hold my shift key, so it will become child of this object here. And we get something like this. Here I need just 2 steps, and let's say here 75. Okay. We need 2 steps because here on the picture we see this one. Here is one edge, and that should be it. So let's go here smaller, so about 24, and here you can make 1, and we have already this shape here. So we have more possibilities. I have more ideas here. The first idea I have is just make this right click and current state to object. Current state to object. and let's hide this for the moment. For the other tries, here I go in the polygon mode and select all polygons with Ctrl A, and I for inner extrude, and just preserve groups, no, and extrude it a little the inner, so that I have this hole here, and just delete this polygons. Hit delete on the keyboard, and we have this. And if we put this in a subdivision surface, so take this, Alt on the keyboard on subdivision surface, we have something like this here. Yeah, it looks quite nice. So make here in the editor I give 3, so it's a little more. And NI for the isopalms, but I see here some edges. This is because we don't have a Fong tag here, so right click and Fong tag, and this should work, okay. And this was the first one, so but we can give this a little thickness. Go to the platonic and simulate cloth, Alt key on the keyboard and click on the cloth surface. We don't need, for the moment, we don't need subdivisions, we just need a little thickness. So let's say 1, 2, let's see how far it is here. 2 looks fine. Give this in the subdivision surface, and we get this nice shape here. And it looks already like this here, with this small holes here, and we have the same here, the holes here. But this when we make, maybe this is too round, so maybe we can make one subdivision here in the cloth surface. We get this, and it looks quite nice, I would say. So this is the first way. The second way is to go out with the platonic here, so no cross surface, and we take the platonic and put it in a Metapod. Alt key, Metapod, and it looks like a sphere. Okay, I know. To go to the Metapod, and the hull value we go up to 1000. This is the highest number you can take here. And here I go to, see, to 3.3. We get something like this here. And now we give the platonic a Metapod tag. And here we say from sphere we go to line. Then we get something like this here. It looks quite nice and not really organically, but I see this is too much. How can I say? Too much polygons, too much segments, too much polygons and everything, and this I do not really like. So. Next thing is, I save the Metapod for the moment, I need it later. What I can do, I delete this and take this one again, copy it, control drag it down. So, whoops, and right click, current state to object, delete this one, and here, now I make I select all edges, Control A, and now I go with, I make edge to spline here, edge to spline, and I get a spline, and can delete the polygon, and I have just a spline, big spline. The edge to spline you will find here too somewhere, under commands, I think, yeah, commands, edge to spline, you have it here. And not many people know that you can use a spline in a Metapod. And so we don't have some polygons, we don't have some flash. We just have the splines, and we put this under the Metapod. We get almost the same, you see. Give this spline a Metapod tag with lines, and this looks now better. You see we have the small holes here and everything, but it does not look really organic. So what can we do? I take this Metapod and hit Alt G to put it in a null object. Select the null object, and what I do now is I take first a smoothing deformer. Here smoothing, so shift key with the null selected, shift key and smoothing. It looks a little more organically. I don't want any stiffness. That's okay, all. But I want it more organic. So what I can do now is delete this, go again to my null object and use a Polygon Reduction deformer. Shift click Polygon Reduction. You see, okay, we have less polygons, so it should be smoother than with the smoothing deformer. And then it's a little too smooth, maybe. I'll go to the Polygon Reduction, and let's say from 90, let's go to 70 about. Okay, and this looks nice now. This is what I like. But maybe we can play and get these holes on top here. Let's see. First I can go here maybe to 2, but be careful here. When you have a slower machine, it could take some while. So 2, 2. Okay, and you see now we start to get these holes. And it looks, in the original one, it looks something like not really geometrically, it looks organically. Maybe he did it like this, I don't know. And yeah, there's this now. Maybe we can play now with this Metapod tag and go down here to 15. That's too small, but we can go down with the hull value of the Metapod. Let's say to 600. Yeah, this is what I like. Nice hole here, and we have everything like I wanted. Yeah, looks nice. This one I take. Okay, and if you want this, he did the original one. He did some spikes out here, so you see some spikes here. If you want them, how could we do this? Yeah, we could do this with a clone and clone them. Yeah, try it like this. So let's take this this again. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Again, current state to object. And what I want now is I want to select all these points here where the spikes comes out then. So here everywhere. And to select them, we can use the modeling. Come on. Here we have to go in mode. We have to go to mode, so the modeling mode, mesh checking, and enable mesh checking. And you see these violet points here. This is the complex points, and every point that has at least 6 edges on it will be selected. And this is exactly what I want. You can change it a number, of course, but 6 is okay. If I make 7, it wouldn't work because we have no point with more than 7 or 7. Okay, 6, and I say select. Don't need it anymore here. And I make a selection tag for this. I set selection. I get a selection tag. This set selection you find under mesh. No, under select and set selection. Okay. And now let's hide this for the moment. Bring back our thing here. And now what I want is to clone or hide this too. For the moment, I make just a small. Or I can make it a spline, a normal spline, but I make it. Don't want to draw a spline and make a cube. With 100, 100, 100. 100, okay, make it editable. Select one thing here and edge to spline again. I have the edge now, there's a spline here now. Delete the cube and I have my spline. So the spline is now exact 100 centimeter or 100 units, whatever you have. And go to here, make magic center, so it's centered to the spline, the axis is centered to the spline, and reset PSR. So we have it exactly at the null point. You will find every plugin I use and something else. You will find everything in the description of the video. So please read it, and yeah, and you will find everything you need. Okay, and can I place this? I don't know. A y-axis. Yes. Okay. So I take center axis. Center axis you will find here under the mesh axis, center axis, and I go with the y down here. Okay. And again reset PSR. So I have it exactly on the null point here. It starts from here. The reset PSR, if I don't have it here, you can find under the character tag somewhere reset PSR here, or you simply hit Shift C on your keyboard and you get this command here. This is, how can I want to move it, come on. Isn't this possible to move? And just hit here PSR, and you see it here, reset PSR, and double click it and it does the same. Okay, and now I put this spline, this cube spline, in a cloner, MoGraph cloner, and make this cloner in object mode, and as object I give this point selection we have. Come on, what's wrong now? Distribution vertex. Something went wrong now. Oh, it works, it works, it works. So we have now our, go to the, let's see, our splines here, but they are not correctly in the right direction. So let's see how we can put them in the right direction. Let's deactivate this for the moment. So cloner, and the right direction will be here -90. Okay. Now I have everywhere the spikes. This may be a little too long, so I go to my spline here. T for scale, and scale it just a little up. So something like this. Okay. And what I can do now is I put this cloner under the Metapod too. Let's see if this works. And give this cloner a Metapod tag too. So I copy just this Metapod tag, control drag it down. Let's see what we get. Normally this should work. Yep, we have now these spikes out here. And it's totally together because of the Metapod. And everything looks nice, so, but I want to Polygon Reduction and smoothing deformer. And now I have this nice spikes out here. Okay. So the next thing is to texture this. So let's save this. Save it as whatever. Poof. Star. Baby, a sip of the Uso. Cheers, my. Okay. Now I texture it. So I make this chrome. Let's see. This is chrome. Let's make a chrome texture. So double click in the material manager. Double click on the material. We need just. This is my. Someone asked me why it looks like this on my cinema. It's just my default settings. I made a texture, disabled everything, and then when you have this texture, you can go here in your texture material here and go to edit and save as default. Then every time when you start a new texture, you have nothing selected. And what I have here this layer here. This is a GGX layer. I have a diffuse layer if I need it. And I just set up my material as I want it to start, and then edit, set as default. Okay. So reflectance, chrome is reflective, we know it, and conductor and chromium. Whoops, and let's say 10. Okay. And put it on our Metapod. And I have it in R18. You get this nice preview here. I hit NA for to hide the mesh. Do we have something like this? But this is now not really helpful. But if I disable it, it will be black. So this is. Again, so what not SSO, reflections. SSO I don't need. The SSO is just to have a live ambient occlusion and everything. So I hit NQ to deactivate the texture, so this is the best thing I think. And yeah, and if I render this, we will see not much, of course. We see nothing. What we need is, of course, something to reflect in the scene and everything. We know it meanwhile. And now here comes the Nikomedias Scene Rig. Import the rig. And whoops, we should get something. If it's true, no? What's going on? I said we should get something. Why do we see nothing? Nothing. No, that's here went something wrong. What's wrong here? So everything is okay here. We have the HDRI inside Auric. We have everything. Let's go with the floor down here, or even disable the floor for the moment. Background, floor off. We should see something here. Something went wrong, but we will find out what this is. So this is okay. Everything is okay here. That's funny. let's see, NQ to bring back the, come on, NQ to bring back the material. Maybe I need the material. Don't think so. No. What's wrong here? We have material inside here, that's okay. Here's everything okay. Huh. Let's render it normal, let's see if it makes a difference. Yeah, so it works, just where it don't work with the interactive render region for the moment. That's crazy. Now it works. It wasn't ready. It had to calculate the reflections. That's it. The deformers. So let's make this whole thing one object, so we don't have to calculate the deformers every time. Let's try it with the null object and see current state to object. So this is our new null object. We can deactivate here everything and hide it. Let's put it in a backup folder. Okay. And now we have just this one Metapod object here. And this should work faster. If I go now to the interactive render, it's immediately here. So that's it. Okay. We have this nice thing here. Let's see if it looks with a floor. Floor on. Whoop. Of course the floor has to go down a little bit. A little bit is good, so up, down, whoops, so somewhere like here. Okay, we get some shadows, but this will look nicer with global illumination. Yeah. Needs a little longer to render, but it looks nicer here. But for testing purposes, we can leave it without. And yeah, this would be this shape here, but I think we can make more here. Yeah, if you wanted, let's make it the render settings to do it 1:1, so 720 here. And go up here, so okay. And let's make another color maybe here. So let's play with the hue. Go up with the saturation here and with the hue. Something like this, saturation down. Okay. Let's make a little darker the edges, maybe too dark. Okay, so we have 52:21. Let's see if we can make our light the same here. 52:21. Yeah, now we get the same light color in the reflection. That's nice. But it does not look. What can we make more with this? Yeah, we can use our platonic we have here. Make it visible. And make something with this. That looks nice. Make a new material. Let's see, something orangey here, maybe. Put put it on. Okay. But I want something more. I want light through. Yeah, we can try to make it light through. Yeah, let's try it. We can fake it with an inverse ambient occlusion. We could fake some surface scattering. But let's try. I try a different thing. I take a light in the middle of this sphere, of this star, just an omnilight here, and make volumetric light, maybe so. We want silhouette now, but black. This comes from the inside, but here we can try to use sorry, to go in the luminance channel and try to use a backlight shader maybe. Let's see, effects and backlight. Okay, you see where it's darker here, it's brighter here. Let's play with this backlight a little bit. Illumination. Oops, this is too much. The shadow intensity shouldn't do something because we have nothing what throws a shadow, but let's see. Yes, I thought this will do nothing. I use this backlight shader very rarely, but let's see what we can do with this. Okay. this is too simple. As I got out. Yeah, but it's not bad, not bad. But here it is. Yes, it looks something like. Well, it's not really surface scattering, but it's a nice effect, I think. Let's try a little reflectance, if it works with the reflectance too. I don't think so, but let's try it. Oops. Go to GTX and make a dielectric and something like glass. Ah, it works, yeah. We get nice reflections and this nice transition here. That's good. Let's see what we can do with the light here, how the light affects it. Go to the light and maybe go down with the light a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh yes, this is something I like. Let's make here a colored light too, maybe. Let's see if it makes some difference. It makes difference, of course. I like it. Oh yes, there we are. This is the next thing. I could play hours. This is a nice color. Oh yes. This is nice. This I like. Go up with the light. maybe we can play here with even more reflection or something else. We can go with the reflectance up here over 100%, but sometimes it doesn't look really. But here it looks great. Very reflective now, yeah. But with a little roughness maybe. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But now maybe the chrome is not really, or the background, let's make something with the background. The color of the background does not really fit now. At least that, in my opinion. Let's see what we can do here. Oops, this is the wrong one here. We need here. Saturation to see it's better. Oh yes. Yeah, this was what I like. And now with global illumination. Oh, yeah, I have to go here to 722. So, yeah, it's much better with global illumination now with the backlight and something. This looks great. But let's play with the chrome texture. Chrome is okay, but maybe darker. Go to the near color and go down here so that we get a nice contrast. Yes. Looks like a chocolate here. It starts to look like a candy. Yeah, why not? I want candy. I want candy. Yeah, but now it's because of the global illumination, we have here another color, so we have to fit the background a little bit. Let's see what we can. This is an orange, something like orangey. Ah, again the wrong one. Here, this. Let's see if we can get something orange or so. If not, it is no problem. I don't get every time the right color just with the hue and saturation. But there's no problem. I go back with everything. This is okay so far. And go here and the darker color and pick. Come on, render. I want to see render. Doesn't it render when I okay? Isn't bad too, but I want another let's make it like this. I render it here, so maybe I can use it now here. Color from here, okay. And just click somewhere in between here to make the brighter color. I want this one here. Delete this one, just drag it away. And now I can make this a little brighter. This little. Yes. But now maybe here in the HDRI I go back with everything. Yes. I don't like this brownish here, so let's go to the let's see, Chrome, and go up with the brightness. Yeah, not too chromy, but this I think it looks nice. Yeah, this I like. Okay, I would say we got it. Yeah, and we have a nice effect with the backlight shader here. We're brighter here, darker here on the sides. Here dark, darker. It's a very nice effect, I think. Okay, let's make a nice render out of this. But do I have the floor on? Yes, but I want to see some shadows. Okay, this looks nice here. Okay, I try to make a nice render out of this and make a short break here. So pause it here. Okay, I'm back and we get this wonderful shape here. It looks really great. So this with the backlight shader is a nice thing here. I really like it. And yeah, and let's see what we can do with this in Photoshop. I'm sure we can make something funny with this or something nice. So I just copy this one, edit, copy. Go to my Photoshop, whoops, file, new, and from clipboard is okay. I want 16-bit and transparent background, everything nice. Control V, and we have it here. Okay. First I make a smart object out of it. So right click and convert to smart object. And Control Shift A to go in the camera raw filter. Go to 100% here, and let's see first every time I try the clarity, and it's immediately wow. More I don't want to make here at the moment because I want first to play in the Nik collection and then again come back. Maybe we could try here with the vibrance. You see we get very nice things here. This is too much, but just I adjust the clarity, and then again control. I have the shortcut for the smart object here, and make another smart object out of it, and then I go to my Nik collection, color effects. This is from before the gradient. I need this for sure, but not now. Zoom to 100%. And what can we take here? First I go to my favorites, try the color contrast, color range, not now, contrast only, see the difference. Yeah, I would say I take this and add another filter, but maybe for the moment I disable the contrast and continue with the other filter, the detail cross processing. Let's see how that looks nice too. Hey, yeah, cross processing I take, and how it looks with the contrast only. Yeah, that's nice, but contrast only I leave for the moment. Cross processing I take. Next filter, the detail extractor. Let's see if we need it. Darken, lighten, center I do, but later. The detail extractor. Sometimes very nice, sometimes useless. Here, useless. No, I don't need it, but I leave it and just overwrite it with another filter. The glimmer, we won't see much here. No. Graduated natural density. This is the top darker. This I like normally, but yeah, I like it, but not so much. The upper brightness, minus 35. Let's say minus 10 here. This is enough. Just a little bit, yes. Next filter. Dark and lighten center. So. I don't need it really here because we made the vignette already with our background here, so I don't need it really here. So I override it with the Pro contrast. Let's see what we get here. No. Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, now I go to the normal filters and just play around and look what if I add next filter and the contrast only. No, I don't need it anymore. You see, that's maybe too much. So I leave it. But I have now another filter and go just through the filters and see if something. I go with I click off one of them and go with the arrow keys through it. Nice too. But I think we have a very nice thing at the moment. The cross balance sometimes. Oh, that looks nice, yeah. But I leave it like this for the moment and let's see what can we avoid. Okay, that does nothing here. Here I want a pastel. No, photo stylizer sometimes gives that. No, not here. Reflector effects is sometimes nice, but here it's too much. I think it's too much. No, it does not look so bad. But I don't know. No, I like it without, so I just activate it, but override it. So this we had. Okay, we don't need the last one here. So did I delete now two filter? One, go back. One, okay. Okay. Nice. And now I try this analog effects. It could be funny. I make another smart object. I just make smart object because if I want to make another, I make another render and want to make this make the same filters on it. I just have to double click the smart objects and can go to the first, put the first picture in or the new picture in and save everything, and I have then all my filters on it. So maybe I'll show it later, but let's go to the analog FX. Here. 6 is normally my favorite. Oh, whoa, nice. Yeah, they are all nice. This can't decide. So I just cancel it and let it like this. And maybe try another camera raw filter. And let's see what we can do. Maybe, oh, but it's everything nice here. So maybe another clarity is too much. This not really. Yeah, that's it. pusher. Yeah, okay, this is what I take. Okay. And now we have it. We have what we want. And the reason I made this with the smart object, let's make a fast render here with another color. Let's say we go here, whoops, make here just a fast with a middle GI render, and make here backlight just another color, maybe green, and render this out. Let's see, we have now the middle GI, should render a little faster. So it prepares and oops. Now of course we get grain because it's just the middle settings, so we get grain, but I just want to show you what I mean. It's in green nice too. So okay, it's ready, and now I copy this, go back to Photoshop, and now I just double click on this smart object. Yeah, I know it. Then double click on this smart object, double click on this, until I have my original picture. Here, Control V, I put in the green one. This I can delete or just deactivate it. And now, when I close this, you have to save. So say yes. Now you see the first filter is applied to this. Click this, yes. The next filter comes and is applied to this, and close this, the last one, and yes, and we get the last filter. So we have exactly the same filter settings and everything on the new picture, and that's the reason I make this with the smart objects. Okay, this it is, but I like the thing before better, so just Control Z, and this is what I want. I hope you like this one, this tutorial. It was 111. And yeah, and as I said, we'll make a video latest in the 222 tutorial, but no. As I said, my camera is broken, so I just can say again, thank you all. You are so nice. And I'm really happy to have such followers. And yeah, as I said, thanks to you all. Okay, you will find every link and everything you need. You will find in the description of the video. You will find the plugin links and everything, script links, and you will find a link to the Nikomedias Scene Rig, and you will find a donation link. What would be nice, and every time I'm really happy. It makes my day when I get a small voluntary donation, or let's say a voluntary, don't have to be small. And yeah, that's it for today. And this weekend I will make the next tutorial. This will be a wire brush. I don't know if I find it fast. Let's see if I can find it. Go to Nikomedia. On my Nikomedias site, on my on my Facebook site, I showed it already. It will be this one. Yeah, this is the next tutorial. Let's bring it in the middle here. We will make such a wire brush with these textures and everything. And I think I will find time to make this weekend. And so I just can say bye bye. Thank you so much for all your loyalty and comments and suggestions and wishes and so yeah, and I say tschüss und baba. First one use of okay, cheers, Prost, Jammers. So, bye bye, tschüss und baba.